Blast 28. Question number 1. How many cans of corn can be packed in the box? How many cans of corn can be packed in that box? Clue number 2. Which word does not belong with the others in the group? Which word does not belong with the others in this group? The next 3 questions are about the picture made up of cubes on your sheet. So here's our picture, and you're going to be telling if you were looking at it. Which picture shows a front view? Which picture shows a front view? Meaning you're looking at it not from the top, but you're looking at this part right there. Number 4. Which shows a side view? So if I were to show you this. And number 5. Which shows a top view, meaning you were coming and looking at it from here. What would it look like? Questions 6 through 12 are about the train schedule on your sheet. It shows the times that trains stop at stations from Newcastle to Sydney. I can't fit the whole thing in here, so you're going to have to pay attention on yours. Question 6. How many stops does the Newcastle Flyer, the train at 6:25, stop at after leaving Newcastle, including Sydney? So how many stops does the Newcastle Flyer stop at after leaving Newcastle, including Sydney? So Newcastle, and these are the times that it goes. So the 6:25 train, there you're going. What the? Make sure that as you're doing this, you're paying attention, because this arrives here, but it departs here. So that only counts as one stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then keep going down. Question number 7. At what time does a 6:31 train from Newcastle arrive at Sydney? And Sydney's clear down at the bottom here. So what time does that train arrive? Number 8. Does the 6:42 train stop at more stations than the 6:31? Does the 6:42 train stop at more stations than the 6:31? Number 8. Just kidding. Number 9. How long does a trip on the 6:42 train take in hours and minutes? How long does the trip on the 6:42 train take in hours and minutes? So it's asking you if it leaves at 6:42 and it arrives at 9:40, how long is it? How many hours and minutes is it between 6:42 and 9:40? Question number 10. Which train takes 2 hours and 22 minutes to do the trip? So now you need to figure out how long this train, the 6:25 train, takes to get from here to here. And you need to figure out how long this train takes from here to here. And see which train has the shortest, or which train takes 2 hours and 22 minutes to do the trip. Question number 11. Of the 3 trains, how many stop at Redfern? So of this train, and this train, find Redfern on here and see how many trains stop there. Number 12. Name one of the 2 stations at which none of the 3 trains stop. So name one. So there are 2 stations where none of the trains stop. Name one of the stations at which none of the 3 trains stop. Number 13. not on here, so you just need to listen. Number 13, round 47 cents to the nearest 5 cents. So if you were counting by fives, 5, 10, 15, when you get up to the 40s, 47 cents would round to the nearest what? Number 14, round 68 cents to the nearest 5 cents. Round 68 cents to the nearest 5 cents. Number 15, right here. Number 15, how many different combinations can Don wear putting on 4 items at a time? So he has shirts, shorts, socks, and shoes. So you're going to take the number of shirts times the number of shorts times the number of socks times the number of shoes, and that should give you your answer. Number 16 and 17 are dealing with the words likely and unlikely. Number 16, write the probability of these events occurring using likely or unlikely to answer. Is it likely or unlikely that someone will win the lottery 3 times in a row? Is someone winning the lottery 3 times in a row likely or unlikely? Number 17. Is it likely or unlikely you have school tomorrow? Is it likely or unlikely that you have school tomorrow? The last 3 questions are dealing with our story problem on our paper. It reads, each plank on a fence is 8 centimeters wide. Dad leaves a 1 centimeter gap between planks. How many planks does he use to build a fence 8.5 meters long? Question 18. What is this problem asking us to find? A, how wide is a plank? B, how wide is the gap? C, how many planks are needed to build the fence? A, how wide is a plank? B, how wide is the gap? C, how many planks are needed to build the fence? Number 19. The next step in problem solving is to ask, how can I find the answer? Which operation, symbol, or symbols would you use to answer this problem? And number 20, answer it and put it on your answer line.